Hello. Eh, Happy Sunday to you, everyone. It's another day, another great day, another beautiful day to host the Promote Gospel Trivia Show. And I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited. I'm sure you are excited because I know that it's going to be an amazing time here tonight. Having you all join us, participate, have some good kingdom fun, and also win something. It's so great to be here, everyone. I am Tolua Lokwe Toluwashe, and I say welcome to another edition of Promote Gospel Trivia Show. And wow, it is the 14th edition of the Promote Gospel Trivia Show. It has been good so far, and it will keep getting better by the grace of God. So, my people, are you ready? I hope you have invited someone to join in tonight. We don't want only your familiar face. We want new people. I hope you have invited somebody to join in tonight. If you have invited someone, please send a reminder to those people that you have invited that the show has started and that they should not miss out because the Promote Gospel TV network is waiting for them all. All right. So I'm Tolua Lokpa Toluwashe, and I say welcome again. And I don't know if you're watching, please just type in there that you are in. Type in there that you are in. Happy Sunday to you, my our favor. Happy Sunday to you, Agbola Olaoluwa. Happy Sunday to everyone. Oh, I see Semith. Happy Sunday to you, Semith Ademola. Yes, amen. And I wish you the same too. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. All right, let's see. All right, I see Akundayo Kende is in already. Happy Sunday to you too, ma'am. Happy Sunday. All right, let's see who is joining us again. I see Sammy Clef Nature. All right, I want to believe is new to this platform. You are welcome. Happy Sunday to you, and to Israel Oruma. Happy Sunday to you. Okay. While we await the others join us, I want you to say again, welcome to the Promote Gospel Trivia Show. And I am Tolua Lokwe Toluwashe, the host of this show. And today is the 14th edition of this show. We thank God for how far He has brought us, for how far He has kept us. And so just before we continue, I would like to share some important information that you might need to know for the sake of those that are joining us for the first time, and also to refresh the memory of those of us that are also familiar with this platform. All right, tonight there are 20 questions to be asked, 4 options to pick from. For each question, you have 35 seconds to answer. And you can answer by just typing in the comment section 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can answer by just typing in the comment section 1, 2, 3, or 4. Whatever your answer is for each of the question, just type in there with the number. All right, and please, as soon as the question starts displaying on your screen, ensure that you don't type in anything other than your answer in the comment section so that it doesn't get mixed up and you don't feel like the right answer is not being collated for you. So as soon as we start, please ensure that the only thing you type in the comment section is your answer, and try as much as possible to type it just once per question. Okay, so like I said, 35 seconds to answer each question, and we have a 60 seconds countdown before the questions start rolling in. We have a 60 seconds countdown before the questions start rolling in, and we are ready. Okay, let's see. Do we have more people in? Okay, we don't want to waste any much of our time so that we don't use up our data. We have 5 gig data for the first prize winner, 3 gig data for the second prize winner, and 2 gig data for the third prize winner. If you're watching us and you are led to sponsor in prizes, you can contact us via 0906 025 7996. Okay, my people, are you ready? You know I'm ready as always. I'm always ready. So are you ready? Type in the comment section saying I am ready. I am ready, ready, ready. Are you ready? Let me see in the comment section saying that you are ready. Let me see who is ready, who is ready, who is ready, who is ready. All right. Oh, why don't sleep on me? Oh, who is oh yeah. Israel is ready. Olaoluwa is ready. Victor Fashiko is ready. Kende is ready. All right. So our 60 seconds countdown starts now. Less than 45 seconds to go. Less than 45 seconds. Oh, wow. Less than 30 seconds to go. Less than 15 seconds to go. Please just stay relaxed. Don't worry. It's going to end in praise. It's going to be a wonderful time. It's a time of learning and a time of some great kingdom fun. All right, and our questions start rolling in now. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 13:9, Hebrews 13:8. Hebrews 13:7, Hebrews 13:6. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. Where can we find this in the Bible? We all say this particular verse almost all the time. It's already a very regular statement for us all. But do you know where it can be found in the Bible? Please type in the comment section. Hebrews 13:9, Hebrews 13:8, Hebrews 13:7, Hebrews 13:6. And now it is computing the answer. So I hope you have typed in your answer already. Computing the answers. Oh yes, the answer is Hebrews 13 verses 8. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever, can be found in Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. So if you did not know that before, now you know where it is. So beyond just knowing the statement, Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today and forever, you also get to know where it is in the Bible. And that is the book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. Okay, are you ready for the next question? Question number 2. Solomon asked this king for help with building supplies to build the temple. King of Tyre, king of Shechem, king of Mesopotamia, king of Egypt. So Solomon, during his reign as a king, built the temple, and he asked one of these kings for help. Was it the king of Shechem? Was it the king of Tyre? Was it the king of Mesopotamia? Was it the king of Egypt? You type in your answer there, and then we wait and see which one is the correct answer. It's computing the answers now. Computing the answers. All right, the correct answer is king of Tyre. So Solomon asked the king of Tyre for help with building supplies to build the temple of God. We can find that in 2 Chronicles chapter 2. Yes, you can start reading it from verse 3 if you care to know more about the story. Yes. So this king was also the one that helped Solomon's dad in supplies while building his house. And so Solomon sends message to him to help with the supply of materials for the building of the temple. Question number 3. According to Israelite law, what did God not want among the Israelite people? 7th, poor people, landlords, judges. So amongst these things, God did not want for the Israelite people according to the Israelite law. Which one of them is it? 7th, poor people, landlords, judges. The question is almost gone. And yes, it is gone now. It is computing the answers now. I hope you've typed in your answer. I hope you typed in the correct one. And I hope you also typed it in fast. Alright, the answer is here. Poor people. According to Israelite law, God did not want poor people among the Israelites. He wanted them to be blessed, to live in abundance. And so there was a law that said that after 7 years, anyone that is owing should be freed of their debts, except foreigners. Alright, and if they hacking into his word, hacking onto his word is going to bless them so much that there will be no one that will be poor in their midst. All right, next question. According to Proverbs, what does a fool make of sin? Sword of sin, nothing of sin, mock of sin, enemy of sin. According to the book of Proverbs, what does a fool make of sin? Sword of sin, nothing of sin, mock of sin, enemy of sin. The question will soon be gone off your screen. I hope you've typed in your answer. Alright, it is gone now and it is computing the answers. Yeah, question number 4 is computing answer. Oh yes, mock of sin. Mock of sin. A fool makes a mock of sin. Yes, he just laughs it off like it's nothing. Yes, a fool makes mock of sin. And so you can find that in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 9. So I would encourage us not to make mock of sin. It is real. And without sin, you get to enter into eternal life. So don't be a fool. I would not be a fool. All right, moving on to the next question. Who did Paul send to the Ephesians? Tychicus, Titus, Timothy, Peter. Paul sent one of these people to the Ephesians. Which one of them? Titus, Timothy, Peter, Tychicus. Alright, it's computing the answers. It's computing the answers. Computing the answers. Alright, the answer is Tychicus. Tychicus was the person, the brother, a faithful helper in the ministry that Paul sent to the Ephesians and said he would be giving the Ephesians updates on how he was doing, where he was also doing the ministry. So you can find that in Ephesians chapter 6, precisely from verse 21, and you can read through the rest of the chapter. Tychicus was sent to the Ephesians. What is the name of the pastor who recently visited the president of Nigeria? Reverend Felix Omobude, Pastor Tunde Bakare, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, Bishop David Abioye. So one of these pastors recently visited the president of Nigeria. Which one of them? Reverend Felix Omobude, Pastor Tunde Bakare, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, Bishop David Abioye. The question is almost gone. Yeah, it is gone now. It's computing the answers. Computing the answers. Who is getting this answer right? All right, Pastor Tunde Bakare was the pastor who recently visited the president of Nigeria. And as I believe that we all know, is the founding pastor of the Citadel Global Community Church, formerly known as the Latter Rain Assembly, which is located in Ikeja. So Pastor Tunde Bakare is a known pastor by all. Blessing. All right, moving on to the next question. Who is the author of the book Woman Thou Art Loosed? Pastor James Roy, Dr. Creflo Dollar, Bishop Tudor Bismarck, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Who is the author of the book Woman Thou Art Loosed? Pastor James Roy, Dr. Creflo Dollar, Bishop Tudor Bismarck, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Computing the answers. Alright, the author of the book Woman Thou Art Loosed is Bishop T.D. Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes is an American bishop and the bishop of the Potter's House. The book was originally published in 1993 and the movie was released in 2004. I'm sure a lot of us must have read the book and must have watched the movie. Alright, so we'll be moving on to the next question in a bit. Now on to question number 8. How many started off in Gideon's army and how many ended up in it? 72,300, 44,300, 32,300, 100,300. How many soldiers started off in Gideon's army and how many ended up in it? 72,300, 44,300, 32,300, 100,300. Computing the answers now. $32,300. So 32,000 started off in Gideon's army to fight the Midianites, and only 300 ended up going for the battle. Of course, the battle was the Lord's. So God used 300 soldiers to fight the great army of Midian. Yes. So there were 32 at first. God said they were too much. You can read the story in Judges chapter 7. So we are moving on to the next question. To whom does this verse refer? I am a voice shouting in the wilderness, clear the way for the Lord's coming. John, Jesus, Jeremiah, Isaiah. This verse refers to someone. I am a voice shouting in the wilderness, clear the way for the Lord's coming. John, Jesus, Jeremiah, Isaiah. Alright, it's computing the answers now. Are you ready for the answer? John. John is the correct answer. John was the one saying, I am a voice shouting in the wilderness, clear the way, for the Lord is coming. This is said after some Jewish leaders sent priests and assistants to him to ask him who he was, if he was Elijah or if he was the prophet they were expecting. And he said, no, I am a voice shouting in the wilderness, clear the way for the Lord's coming. And right there in the crowd, he said the Lord was there. They might not recognize him. John chapter 1 is where you can read about this story. So we move on to the next question, question number 10. What was formed on the third day of creation? What was formed on the third day of creation? Sun, dry land, day and night, heaven. On the third day of creation, which one of these things was formed? The sun, the dry land, the day and night, heaven. The question is almost gone. And yes, it is gone now. Computing the answers. This is question number 10. Computing the answers for question number 10. So let's wait and see what our answer is going to be. And let's see who is going to get the answer right. All right, we have the answer, dry land. On the third day of creation, the dry land was formed. Yes, God commanded a separation from the waters under the sky so that the dry land can appear. And also on that same day, the plants were created. The plants, the trees, the flowers, they were all created. John chapter 1, you can read about the creation story in John chapter 1. Okay, we are moving on to the next question in a bit. Question number 11. What were the water pots containing the water which Jesus turned into wine normally used for? Watering animals, drinking water, collecting rain, ceremonial washing. The water pots containing the water that Jesus turned to wine. What were those water pots normally used for? Watering animals, drinking water, collecting rain, ceremonial washing. Computing the answers. I know a lot of us are familiar with the miracle at the wedding in Cana. So there was some water in the water pots that Jesus turned into wine. But normally those water pots were used for something. What was that thing? Let's wait and see. Ceremonial washing. Yes, the water pots containing the water which Jesus turned into wine were normally used for ceremonial washing. Yes, you remember that when there was no wine, Jesus' mother went to tell Jesus in John chapter 2 that they don't have wine. And Jesus said his mother should leave him because his time has not come. And shortly after, Jesus said that the water pot right beside him, they should fill it with water. Yes, and take a cup out of it and take it to the master of ceremonies, and it turned out to be the best wine. All right, moving on to question number 12 now. To whom did Jesus say, "Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men"? Peter, Levi, John, Andrew. Jesus said it to one of these men, "Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men." Peter, Levi, John, Andrew. Have you typed in your answer? The question is going. The question is gone. So it's computing the answers now. Jesus said to one of these men, "Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men." Which one of them was he talking to? Which one of them was he saying this to? Let's wait and see which one. I'll wait and see who gets it right also. Peter, yes, Jesus was saying to Peter that he should fear not, for henceforth he shall begin to catch men. And this was shortly after their experience at the sea when they were trying to get fishes, and they toiled all night but they couldn't get. And when Jesus came, he told them to cast their nets at a particular point, and they were able to gather fishes that almost broke their nets. And shortly after, Jesus said you should fear not, because after that they will begin to catch men. So we are moving on to the next question. 13. Which one of these books is a new release by Emanuela Mike Bamiloye? Tongues of Fire, To Love Again, Stormed, Bemi. Which one of these books is a new release by Emanuela Mike Bamiloye? Tongues of Fire, To Love Again, Storm, Bemi. Computing the answers now. All right, the answer is Stormed. Stormed is a newly released book by Emanuela Mike Bamiloye. Book was just released yesterday alongside the official opening of a blog in ellaswritings.com. And so this wonderful book was also released yesterday, the 16th of October. And we all know that she's the wife of Damilola Mike Bamiloye. She's also a medical doctor, a drama minister, and a fashion designer. All right, moving to the next question. Which of these pastors is notable for dishing out white paper wisdom? Pastor Yemi Davids, Pastor Godman Akinlabi, Pastor Dami Oluwatoyinbo, Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo. One of these great men of God is notable for dishing out white paper wisdom. Pastor Yemi Davids, Pastor Godman Akinlabi, Pastor Dami Oluwatoyinbo, Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo. Which one of them? Please type in your answer there. 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, it's computing the answers now. Computing the answers. All right, the answer is Pastor Dami Oluwatoyinbo. Pastor Dami Oluwatoyinbo is notable for dishing out white paper wisdom. Is the lead pastor of the King's Church here in Lagos, the kingdom influencers in nations, generations, and systems. Kings, yes, and the church is here in Lagos. Is notable for dishing out white wisdom quotes on white paper across its social media platforms. All right, if you didn't know, now you know. Next question now. Question number 15. When a man's ways pleases the Lord, he maketh his enemies to be at peace with him. Where can we find this in the Bible? Proverbs 17:6, Proverbs 16:7, Proverbs 14:6, Proverbs 12:7. When a man's ways pleases the Lord, he maketh his enemies be at peace with him. Can you type in where you can find this in the Bible in the comment section? Proverbs 17:6, Proverbs 16:7, Proverbs 14:6, Proverbs 12:7. It's computing the answers now. We are waiting for the answer. Alright, Proverbs 16:7. Proverbs 16:7 says, when a man's ways pleases the Lord, he maketh his enemies be at peace with him. You can find that in Proverbs chapter 16 verse 7. So if you didn't know where that is, now you know that is in Proverbs 16 verse 7. So it's important for us as Christians to make sure our ways please the Lord always, so that even our enemies can be at peace with us. It is expected of us as Christians to please the Lord always, no matter the situation. Moving on to the next question. The parable of talents can be found in Matthew 28, Matthew 26, Matthew 25, Matthew 24. The parable of talents is a very popular story in the Bible. Where can we find it? The parable of talents. The story of a man who traveled and he gave 5 talents, 2 talents, 1 talent to his servants and told them to work with it and, get returns from it. The first person is computing the answers now. The one with the 5 talents, he worked with it, he gained 5 more talents. The one with 2 talents gained 2 more talents. And what happened with the one with 1 talent? Okay, you can find it in Matthew chapter 25. The parable of talents can be found in Matthew chapter 25. You can begin to read about it from verses 14 down to verses 30. And so the man with 1 talent, instead of working with it and gaining more to it, he went to hide it in the ground. And the man, his master, was angry. He collected it from him. He gave it to the man with the 10 talents, saying, to whom much was given, much more will be given. All right, next question. Sumisola is a product of which gospel competition? Sound Check, Project New Wine, Gospel Nightlife, Choir Awards. Sumisola is a product of which gospel competition? Sound Check, Project New Wine, Gospel Nightlife, Choir Awards. It's computing the answers now. Alright, the answer is Sound Check. Sound Check is the correct answer. Sumisola is a product of the Sound Check Gospel Competition, and the Sound Check Gospel Competition is convened by Tim Godfrey, and the first season of this competition was where Sumisola was the first runner-up, and that was in 2018. Yes, 2018. So Sound Check competition was the competition Sumisola won as the second position. Next question. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Where can this be found in the Bible? Obadiah 4:6, Hosea 4:6, Ezekiel 4:6, Amos 4:6. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Where can this be found in the Bible? Obadiah 4:6, Hosea 4:6, Ezekiel 4:6, Amos 4:6. It's computing the answers now. All right, Hosea 4:6 is the correct answer. Hosea 4:6 is where you can find this verse of the Bible. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Yes, you can find it in Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. All right. In a few seconds, we'll be moving on to the next question. We have 2 more questions to go, and we get to know the winners. How many gems were mounted in the ephod of the high priest? 8, 6, 16, 12. How many gems were mounted in the ephod of the high priest? 8, 6, 16, 12. It's computing the answers now. Twelve gems were mounted in the ephod of the high priest. An ephod is a linen apron worn for Hebrew rites. It's a vestment for the high priest. And so these gems were attached as chest pieces to be placed on the ephod, and each gem represented the tribe of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Exodus chapter 39 is where you can read about that. Okay, now to the final question for tonight. According to Revelation 6 verse 2, he who sat on the white horse came forth to do what? Teach, kill, conquer, bring famine. According to Revelation 6:2, he who sat on the white horse came forth to do what? Conquer, teach, kill, bring famine. It's computing the answers. Alright, so this particular white horse was called after the first seal was broken by the Lamb in Revelation chapter 6 verse 2. But what exactly did he come to do? Teach, kill, conquer, bring famine. To conquer. Yes, he came to conquer. That white horse came to conquer. So, are you ready? Very soon we'll be having our winners list. I don't know if you're ready. All right, our winners list will be ready in a bit. Come on now. Let me see you dancing like a winner. Let me see you dancing like a winner. Let me see you dancing like a winner. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, we are counting down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yeah. So we have our winner as Idowu Olumide. Wow. We have Israel Oruma as our second prize winner. And we have Senis Ademola as our third prize winner. Okay, I don't know what is happening with our ladies. I don't know. But we still have the men, winning on a row 3 times. So we have Idowu Olumide as our first prize winner, and he has won for himself 5 gig data. We have Israel Oruma as our second prize winner, and he has won for himself 3 gig data. And we have Senis Ademola as our third prize winner, and he has won for himself 2 gig data. Wow, congratulations to all our winners for tonight again. All right, we look forward to having you invite somebody. Please, if you have won, if you don't invite somebody next week and you win again, you will not be awarded the prize. It will be passed on to the next person. So please, if you have won before, ensure that you invite somebody, not just to send a screenshot, but to ensure that they participate to win something. So please, next week, for all of you, the 3 of you have won subsequently, please invite somebody next week if you want to win again, so that we don't pass on your prize to somebody else if you win again. So thank you again, everyone, for participating. Thank you for being a part of this show every week. We appreciate you all. We look forward to having you again next week, Sunday, the same time, 6:30 p.m. on this platform, our YouTube channel, Promote Gospel TV, every Sunday. And please invite somebody. We wish you a blessed week. We wish you a fruitful week. And if you are led to sponsor in prizes, please don't forget to contact us on 090602579996. For those you are inviting, let them subscribe to the channel and send a screenshot to that number as well. Thank you so much. I remain your host as always, Toluwalope Toluwase. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Bye.